Greetings. This is Hood Master Chef Sean coming straight from the Atlanta, hot Atlanta, because it's hot out there. Today we're making the vegan lentil meatloaf and the cauliflower mash, I guess is potatoes? I don't know. Anyway, my mom, dedicating this to you, Mom. I love you because you used to always invite and have your sons over, me and Bruce over for dinner. We had so much fun eating dinner together. So this is dedicated to you, Mom. I love you. Rites of Passage Part 2. Father J. Henry, still missing Unique. We're going to find her one day, bro. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. This is the plate here. I've already did my lentils. I put everything in a pot. So, mushrooms, the lentils, quinoa, everything's in there. So I'm gonna mush it together and give it to Henri. We're gonna get started. All my ingredients are right here. I'm gonna go over each one of them one by one. And I did the egg replacer along with the flax meal. Over here we have the cauliflower mash. I said it right that time. Dr. Stephanie, you forgot milk in your cauliflower mash. I'm not. Alright, let's do this. Set the atmosphere. Incense and oil.
Cleanse me from everything I've done, everything I said. I walk, I run, I swim to the sea. I fly like a bird, like the eagle, and I fly to your arms.
Okay. Alright, here we go. You get in the spot, Mr.
Fly to your arms.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. Look at my book. Isn't this crazy? This is what I do to books, y'all. I write in them all my little recipes. I'm bad with books. But I love books because I like something in my hand. I don't like stuff on a phone or computer. Okay, let's go ahead and mush it up first. And then I hope it stays together because every time I try to make veggie burgers or anything from scratch, it always falls apart on me. I'm gonna put it in the blender in a minute after I season it. I suppose I had put the cauliflower in there. Well, let me go ahead and do this first, and then I'll put the cauliflower in the blender, do the mashed potatoes. Henri, we're going to revisit what we went over the other day, rites of passage. The reason I want to do that because this is celery. I'm going to put some celery seasoning in here. Yeah, the rites of passage thing is serious, man. We're going to pick up where we left off from the accountability piece. We're going to revisit that because that's very important when you're dealing with rites of passage. There's 7 stages of rites of passage. One is infancy, but the first one is pregnancy. When a woman is impregnated with a child, that's a rites of passage. Okay, this is Stephanie Chef's blend. So we're not going to be pretty good. I already put the liquid aminos in there already. Cayenne, a little cayenne first, because I'm just going to season it a little bit first, just to get it started. before I put it in the blender. Garlic. I'm glad you're feeling better, Henri. I was worried about you, man. I used to be like that, man. When I, you know, just, you know, mope and stuff over love and women. But you know what I read, man, or heard one time, is that we were created single first. We weren't created married. So we have to learn how to be single before we get with anybody. If you can't be by yourself and be happy, how are you going to be happy in a relationship? I learned that the hard way. It took me 20-some years to understand that. Yeah, but back to the stages of development. One is pregnancy. Second one is infancy, when they're born. The third one is childhood. Then adolescence is 4. Then you have 5, manhood. This is when a young man or a young woman reaches the age of womanhood or manhood, 13. In some cultures, they do what's called a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah for a female. It's 13 years old. Manhood is from 13 to, I think, 30. And then you reach midlife. Midlife is 6. 30 to 50. And then 7 is eldership. I just reached the threshold of eldership. I'm an old man. I'm an OG. So I have accountability to people and elderly men. So let's come over here. So everyone has accountability. And if you don't have any accountability, you're liable to do anything. Anything. And I mean that literally. My youngest son, we had a ceremony for him when he was born, a home birth. Get you a doula and have a home birth, man. That was a powerful thing. That was a rites of passage. So we have pregnancy, 1, infancy, childhood, adolescence, manhood, midlife, and eldership, elderhood. And those are the stages of development. And some of us haven't really emotionally developed. That's why you see a lot of men out there in their 50s and 60s. You know what I'm saying? Tatted up. Look at it. Imagine a 60, 70-year-old doing this right here. Hey man, show it down. Hey man, I got something for you. I got a 20 bag for you. Got a 20 bag, got a 50 bag, man. You know that's crazy? Isn't that crazy? They didn't emotionally develop, man. And a lot of people are trying to live the life they never lived. You know what I'm saying? Women too. Women too. So I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna mute the video camera real quick and start this. Thank you very much. You know how to do it. Guys, this is an experiment. This is my first time doing this, so I know I'm probably messing up. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. She's probably looking at me like, Sean, you done jacked it up. It's too mushy. Hey, it's my first time making lentil meatloaf, so I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna wash this out. So tell me, all right? Yeah. Oh, let me add this point too, man. Always, to the listening audience, always include the father or the mother. If you're doing any kind of ceremonies, graduations, always include them. Never exclude the other parent from the process of ceremonies and graduations and things of that nature, because regardless of their state in life, whether they're in jail or prison or deadbeat mother or deadbeat father, include them in the process. If that mother is on drugs or that father is on drugs or in prison, have a video cam, have them present somehow. You didn't make that baby by yourself. And if you scare that person is going to disrupt the service, have security there, have some elders there. You know, that's why I love my mother so much. Because even though my mom and my biological father didn't get along, my mother never excluded and denied me the right to be in my father's life. Never. And I love her to this day for that. So what we're going to do the cauliflower. Me and my brother, man. You come over here. Me and my brother, we were some bad children, man. I take my hats off to all the stepfathers out there, man. Because me and my brother gave my pop hell. My surrogate father. And he held it down, man, like a soldier. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We good. So we're gonna this is the cauliflower mash. I'm gonna just put all this in here. And then let me see. No, don't worry about this. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna taste this. See how it tastes. So let's talk, young jitterbug. Come on over here, man. So talk to me, man. Give me your opinion on why do young people, because I feel like this is a very disrespectful generation. Let me give you a situation that happened to me one time. I was in DC. I can't recall where I was actually. But these cats, man, they were screaming, cursing, using all kind of profanity. And I was so embarrassed and ashamed because I never been around that before because of the way I was raised. I put my head down. I was so scared. And when they left, I went up to that old woman. She could barely walk. She had to be in her 80s. I said, ma'am, I apologize for their behavior. I'm so sorry. She said, oh, honey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But I just felt so bad, man. Why young people do that? And, you know, in the presence of old elderly people. So maybe you can help me out. What's your opinion? Why do young people do that? Why are young people so disrespectful to the elderly now?
They want to act hard when they're not. They trying to be somebody they're not.
Really?
They cooked up to pick a gun, but they don't want to fight with their hands.
But that still don't explain why they like that towards the elderly.
They're trying to be hard. They're trying to do something they're not. Because if they was back in the old school, they'll got their ass torn up.
Really?
See, I got an old soul. I got an old soul, but I get along with older people than younger people.
Every day I
That's from my old soul coach.
You know, I kind of grew up fast. You know, I think I was like 17 years old, and I had my own place. Most of my friends were in high school, still in school, and I'm in my own apartment, I'm driving a car. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was doing some illegal stuff. But anyway, this is not right, man. I'ma still do it. I'ma still put it in here anyway. It tastes good, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in here and let it do what it do, and let her, you know, do whatever. Tastes delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the. Yeah, I was saying we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for 30 minutes. By the time we start this thing back up, it might hold. You never know. Yeah. Oven already set. I didn't have a glass bowl, so guys, my audience, you're supposed to put it in a glass bar. That's what she said. Yeah. Anyway, my mother used to throw it down, man. My mom, she was off the chain. Yeah, but like I was saying, you know, a lot of these cats, they're still trying to live the life they never lived. When I had my first apartment, I didn't even know you had to pay bills. I knew you had to pay rent. My brother was like, man, you got to give me half on the electric bill. I was like, you got to pay for electric? You got to pay for water? You feel me? Come on, thing. Don't mess up on me. Here, I got it. This is a cheap can opener. Look at this mess. Yeah, I got it. I use tomato paste and diced tomatoes. This is going to be the topping. Ketchup too. This my mom used to use tomato paste. This is the topping of the vegan lentil loaf. This is the Heinz ketchup. Barbecue sauce. You know, man, don't you? This is Sweet Ray's barbecue sauce. A little bit more. Look, man, who doing this? The chef, the hood master chef Sean, or you? I might do that. It depends on how it tastes. Or put my toe in it. I put my big toe in it. It's straight, man. Trust me, it's straight. That's going on top. You know what? I forgot this right here. Ain't that crazy? See, I told you I know what I'm doing. She gonna look at this and be like, Sean, you forgot the crumble. know what I'm gonna do? Just like this. You know I don't care. I'm the hood. It's the hood, man. I think it's holding, man. It's got a hold, man. I think we're gonna be alright, bro. I can tell. It's holding. I don't want to leave nothing out. See, I seasoned my lentils already anyway, so when I cook them. Okay. Tastes good. This is the we're gonna have this too. Some Baba Ibrahim greens. It's almond milk for the cauliflower mash. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful for Russia. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. Sing. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's rosemary. Beautiful. You are so wonderful. You are so wonderful. You are so wonderful. Allende. You are so wonderful. You are so wonderful. You are so wonderful. Aliyah, sing. Wonderful. Got 2 more children to go. Wonderful. Here we go. Back up some. That I deserve, all that I'm living for, I adore Mary. I adore all that I'm living for. I adore. Okay, we're gonna run this. I love y'all. Put this on. I don't know what to put it on. Let's put it on. Dip dressing. You cut it off, cut the sound off. at that. That's what you call mashed potatoes, man. Yeah, man. All that crazy stuff, rites of passage, man. We need accountability. Man, I can't go back down the road. You know, the stuff I seen.